So thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Alana. So I think what's left today is for me to close this event. And again, huge congratulations for you, not only for being here and having a discussion, but now it's like 4:12 on Friday afternoon, in Berlin, so, and we're still here. So that's also already commitment by itself, and really thankful for you all being here with us through the whole day in this active discussion. So indeed, from Baku to Belém through Berlin, so it's a lot of Israeli powerful road, and I think this is the first experiment of Green Digital Action Summit as a midpoint in that between two COPs is proving really, really powerful. And I have to disclose that maybe a little bit early, but I just had a conversation with GITEX, during today, and it seems that we might be coming next year as well. So those of you who are interested already, we can start talking. So I think it's both sides rather committed to continue this experiment in the next year. So really hoping to see again in Berlin everyone the next year. But already a lot of the key points that I'm taking away from today. So first point, we still don't know a lot. And that means that we still don't know the full impact and how to measure it and what it is exactly. And I think it's still a lot of work to be done. We're doing that work in ITU through our database, so the emissions database and statistical work as well for our statistical commissions. And we need to continue working together to actually understand the impact. We also still need commitments. Because I think at some point we already said, look, digital industry has net zero plans, we're all good. Now all those net zero plans are out of the window and we need commitments. And actually, just a few weeks ago, I was talking to 𝐉𝐮𝐷𝐿, who is a UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres Special Envoy for Climate. He said Secretary General wants commitments from AI industry and others. And we need to work on those commitments. And we need to make sure that we recommit if we feel that we really, digital industry commits to net zero. And then, of course, we need means of implementation. We need standards. We need finance, we need investment, so to really drive that implementation forward. We have also the goals now, I think, between now and Belém, and some achievements setting to Belém. First of all, we need to deliver on those pledges in the Green Digital Action Initiative, in Green Digital Action Declaration, Green Digital Action Initiative. We really need to make sure that we come to Belém not just to do workshops and have discussions, but actually to deliver and declare what we've done, to call others to join us and to continue that work. We need to really continue to integrating digital in the climate agenda. So that means we still lack recognition of digital industry in nationally determined contributions. Not many countries have that. We need to make sure there's not just parallel conversations, there's central conversations in this. And we need to scale. We need to make sure there's not just 50 partners. We started with the 40 partners. We have 1,800 stakeholders that endorsed. We need to go now to hundreds of thousands. We really need to scale that every country, every place recognizes that. We had a good conversation with IEEE, with your local chapters, we have other people who are talking how to really bring that to the ground. So what can you do now to help us go that direction? First of all, you can still endorse the GDA declaration, political statement, but it's important, Second is engage with the GDA pillars, and kind of really work with us, and through that, with the COP30 agenda. We'll also have a few milestones before we go to the Belém to also meet again. So first of all, AI for Good Summit in Geneva, 8th to 11th of July. This will definitely be a big discussion, both as a horizontal topic, but in different areas, from AI governance to AI standards and others. And then also for us, a very important milestone is Financing for Development Conference, F54, in Sevilla, Spain, end of the 30th of June, 3rd of July, where we're coming with strong discussions on the digital infrastructure investment. And again, we're pushing for not just digital infrastructure investment, for the green digital infrastructure investment. And this is also very important. And then, of course, Belém, where the Green Digital Action Track, as I mentioned, we already have a strong work with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in that regard. So really a few milestones to see. So the only thing that's left to me is to say thank you. So, of course, big thanks to GITEX. And I think these all, not only management of GITEX, but all the staff in the technical team that's putting on the microphones the whole day and making the work. All the team that's so efficiently taking those chairs on and off this podium and the water bottles, and it's really made it feel super efficient and super exciting, and these discussions allowed us to really concentrate on the content and not even worry about logistics. And that this collaboration between GITEX and ITU was truly seamless, and it's again great discussion today where both teams said how easy it was to work, both ITU team and GITEX team, and I think that's the best the best example how great the teams are and how we're able to deliver. Of course, German environmental agency Uber is still big thanks for contributing to this event and being our co-host. We'll again rely on you next year, sorry Marcel, to kind of hopefully do that together with us. And of course, I have to thank, last but not least, my own team, the ITU team. So it's Catalin, I'm not sure where he is now, anyway, Catalin. All right, Catalin here, who's leading that work in ITU together with Robin, who today was our MC, but actually she is the brains behind the Green Digital Action, so that you know, and also the muscle behind everything behind the Green Digital Action from the very beginning. So indeed, not just someone who introduces people, but actually the one who delivers and everything. And of course, Raul, who was actually instrumental to deliver on this summit, so thanks Raul, really jumping on and really delivering on this amazing event, the first experiment, and very well done. Of course, Vanessa, here from our development sector, pushing on the ground with the countries, making sure that we are really delivering and early warnings on green digital on emissions monitoring, and again today contributing to that. And I think Reina, of course, our green standards champion, and also really great appreciation to the members of Green Digital Action, so of course Jean-Manuel with Orange, and of course, IEEE, Saifur, and everyone else to kind of really committing to us, of course, DIN Germany to kind of supporting us. Also ISO and IEC, I think we see you ISO and IEC as well, representation as our great partners in World Science Corporation, and every one of you who really here, all the speakers who really contributed, who were with us. So thanks a lot for the great day. Have some time to relax in Berlin, and at the same time, then see you in Air for Good, and then Financing for Development, and definitely see you at COP30, where we're all together will champion the same cause. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.